Alright, so it's been a while. Welcome back to the vlog. Just documenting what we're up to next in my next races. I'll announce. I got some exciting events this year, but yeah, I've been enjoying the mountains. We're actually on a road trip right now. Going to go to Moab, get you some scenes there. Warmer trail running, little lower altitude. What's the altitude of Moab, babe? Like 3,000 feet? 1,000
No, it's
meters?
over 4.
4? Okay, lower than Boulder though, and way lower than here. We're up at over 2,000 meters here, 7,500 feet. Leaving Chaffee County here, heading on north towards Leadville and I-70, but yeah, wanted to update you guys with my next race. Coming off a ski season, you know my motto, hint here, any surface, any distance, mixing it up, but do have some big events planned. I'll announce them at the end of this vlog, but let's enjoy some scenery and get up there. Alright, up in Leadville, about an hour into our drive, only an hour north. Had to stop and get coffee though. Favorite place, I got vegan crumpets too. I got what is this, zucchini bread, pecan bread, pumpkin bread, chocolate brownies as well. So great stuff, sitting on a hill, Leadville, Colorado. Heading up towards I-70, gonna go through Vail. Got a long drive ahead of us, so let's get up there. Sandy's driving now. Ski season isn't over yet, is it, babe?
I don't know. I feel like you should be doing your run training because you have a race coming up in a few short weeks.
It's time to harvest some corn. Spring backcountry ski season.
We're going to the desert to run.
Heat training in the desert, lower altitude.
Lower altitude and heat training.
Escape the wind and snow of the high country in late April. Yeah, so the thing is, you know, coming off that Grand Traverse ski race, still a video coming on that, by the way. Ultramarathon distance, backcountry ski race I did. Just seemed like it was yesterday, but last month had to take some downtime, as well as taking downtime off of Tarawera 100K, where, you know, New Zealand was great. We were out in the hot island of New Zealand. Going into the ski race was a big change, juxtaposition, and now training for summer mountain races, but I got something else first. Let's go to Moab. Hit up I-70 here. Almost I-70 at Copper. Pasta's blown over, babe. Look at this stir.
Over because you were sitting right there and you had to get your camera out instead of save it.
I set up the tent by myself. Look at this. Trying to find a picnic spot in the rocks. Look at that view behind you. No. Looking for that Moab sun and heat though. Yeah. A little breezy out today.
For warmer temps. It was warm when we woke up.
Yeah, look at this falafel wrap. Vegan falafel wrap from the food truck. The desert life got me. First day in Moab. I already did a run this morning. Had to do a workout, so I was on the bike path up towards Arches National Park. Still kind of a hilly paved bike path, but of course, got to get out and enjoy the trail. Sandy did Porcupine Rim, or part of that. Now we're gonna hike up to Jeep Arch, right, babe?
Yeah,
know what it's called?
Never done it before.
Yeah, we've done Corona Arch, which is just down the road here, but it's kind of the lesser known side of Moab.
I know.
Woo! So yeah, drove in last night, camped outside of town, still kind of by the river, but kind of out by Fisher Towers area. Woke up pretty early, didn't sleep very well, as usual, camping. Some noisy neighbors. But yeah, woke up nice and early, for me at least. Now we're enjoying most of the day outside. Had a nice lunch in the food truck area in Moab. Got some Mediterranean food and a fruit smoothie. And you can see the shots there, but I'm gonna enjoy today and tomorrow and hopefully half a day on Friday even.
I told Paige it's an outside day, so trying to limit internet access and spend all day outside.
Disconnected, out in the desert, which is good because my phone doesn't even work very well out here anyway. Let's get up there. I got a 3-mile hike. Content creation never ends though. Look at that river. Look at this railroad track. Hey lizard man, it's okay, vegan. Got hot out. I've already seen 2 snakes today. I don't think they were rattlers, didn't have a rattle, but kind of like yellowish with like black spots. Hiking up still, but I wanted to share with you the purpose of this vlog besides showcasing our awesome road trip to Moab, plugging the sponsors, creating content. My event schedule, at least for the foreseeable several months, these are the events I'm going to be at. So like I said, any surface, any distance. Coming off Taraware 100K, that was a hot, runnable sufferfest for me, especially coming off of probably too much skiing. I indulged. I love skiing in the winter in the cold snow in Colorado. Doing some skimo, then of course I jumped into the Grand Traverse, which ended up being a little shorter this year, still like over 50K though on the backcountry skis. That was quite an experience. Video film coming out about that hopefully soon with my partner Josh. And now transitioning to actual summer mountain running season. Right, Coach Sandy?
I hope so.
She hopes so. Well, I got races coming up. I mean, so, spoiler alert, drum roll please. First race coming up, Cleveland Half Marathon, May 19th. It's in a couple and a half weeks. What'd you say?
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland rocks, that's right. Sandy's from there. We got a lot of family in Cleveland on both sides. My brother's family is all from Cleveland, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But good lactate threshold type of effort. I know it's been a little humid there some years, and it's not like the most flat half marathon course, so not going for any time trial efforts, but a good lactate threshold effort, especially if it only takes a little over an hour, which I don't know. It's going to be a little shaky coming off of ski season, I'll tell you that pretty soon, but good way to clean out, to blow out the muscles and the lactate threshold before my next big focus race, which is Mount Washington in June. The big hill in New Hampshire, highest point in the Northeast United States, and a race that's near and dear to my heart. I've loved that race. I first did it in 2012 when it was the US Mountain Running Champs. Of course, had my best time in my debut there, 58:26 on a good weather day. Won the US Mountain Running Champs, and back then it was actually lowering Matt Carpenter's American record by over a minute. Since then, Joe Gray has lowered that by another 12 seconds, 14 seconds, I believe. More credit to him, but returning to the big hill, it's only one climb. Love to see you out there. I know it's a great Northeast classic, all uphill road race, but a mountain race at the same time because it's 12% average grade over 12K, 7.6 miles, over 4,000 feet of climbing. So that's kind of steep. I've been doing a lot of treadmill training for that. Then we're gonna transition to the trail ultras. Got this Speed Goat 50K by UTMB. Again, another race near and dear to my heart. Probably the race I've done the most, at least in terms of ultra running, mountain running. Speed Goat 50K, great long run effort for the ultimate of my summer mountain running season, which will be UTMB. Of course, I, title sponsor Hoka, got sponsors like Camelback involved with UTMB. So, Compressed Sport, other sponsors near and dear to the race. Love being in Chamonix. There's no place I'd rather be probably in the world at the end of August than in UTMB, the birthplace of alpinism, and a classic race that I really want to do well on that course. I've been a lot of tough breaks there over the years, including falling and hurting myself, dropping out, having lung issues, and then gutting out a finish once in a slower than what I want time. So have a score to settle with that course, but great atmosphere, great competition, always a classic. And I got in on the regular lottery. I had enough points or stones from doing other races like the Canyons 100K and Verbier and other races, finishing those. So got in on the regular lottery for that, and yeah, just really honored and excited to be in Chamonix. So yeah, hope to see some of you at maybe one or multiple of these events. Come say hi. We'll have to do some maybe some group activation stuff like that. So hope your training's going well, hope your running's going well. I gotta catch up to Sandy here. She's hiking fast here. I'm tired from my workout, my road workout, but yeah, we're gonna finish up this trip in Moab, see what we could find tomorrow and the next day, and enjoy the outdoor experience, enjoy being outside, loving the outdoors. So, ooh, almost stepped off the trail. So yeah, you know, I am, truth be told, I'm a bit nervous doing standard distance races ever since my pulmonary embolism. Comparing times to like previous half marathon PRs back like when I ran 104 in the half marathon. Not going to be anywhere close to that, I'll tell you that, but you know, I was a lot younger and it was a more of a road focus, and before the pulmonary embolism, of course. Same thing with Speed Goat. I know they changed the course a bit. Mount Washington though, times don't lie on that big hill, although wind can make a difference, but we'll see how I stack up to my younger self from before the pulmonary embolism. It's you gotta swallow your pride sometimes, and it's always a challenge, but I meet so many wonderful people. Look at that climb at these types of events and races, so really looking forward to it. Let's get up and see this arch. Wow, look at that view. There it is. It does look like a Jeep. We have arrived. Jeep arch. Jeepers Creepers.
Recently, like when Jeeps were already invented.
When Jeeps were invented? When year was that?
Maybe there's a more original name that we don't know.
It's the shape of a Jeep. I see it. What do you think? Comment below. There's a little trail off to Climbers Left that makes it really easy to come up in here. So little known secret. Sandy's coming up it right now. I am in the arch, and it is magnificent. As well as the view off the backside. You see the LaSalle Mountains way over there. Oh, so then we do the trail loop. There's a trail on the backside here. So it's a good thing we saw this, because we were gonna go down a different way. Cheers. Next day, we're actually in Dead Horse State Park, Utah. Look at that view though. All right, we're doing a medium long run here in Dead Horse State Park, Utah, about 18, 19 miles, maybe close to 20 with all these out and backs, but look at this view. Not too shabby. All right, almost coming up on 19 miles. It's a long run, a lot of slick rock, some technical stuff in there. Good mountain bike trail loop initially, and then no mountain bikes allowed at Dead Horse Point here, but great views all around. Cool river views, canyon views. I'm here in the Moab area, Utah, but yeah, excited to train for these races. A couple road races, Speed Goat 50K, UTMB. Let me know in the comments below if you're gonna be out there, any of these events. Welcome to say hi. I love to meet people out there. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you're training for something else. Got more training talks and vlogs on the way. End with some footage here of me on a technical trail, maybe in Moab tomorrow, showing off the new Hoka Speed Goat 6 trail shoe. And yeah, check out our training plans at higherrunning.com. It's Coach Sandy and I sell training plans for any service, any distance. Got some new ones coming out. Also, you can sign up for the Tracer app. We've worked with Tracer for dynamic training plans. Got the Higher Running 50K program on there. Big thanks to the Patreon supporters for making this channel possible, as well as title sponsor Hoka. Also sponsors like Camelback, Coro, Spring Energy, keeping the dream alive. You know me, any service, any distance. But I'll probably add one more event at the end of 2024 to be announced, but you know me, any service, any distance. So got some ideas. But yeah, thanks for the Patreon support. Thanks for subscribing and liking these videos. And stay tuned for more VO2 Max Productions.